everybody, Marketcher here. We're going to be playing RiME. It's a new game. Came out like 3 days ago on Steam. Also came out on PS4. I don't know if it was on PS4 before the Steam release or whatever. I don't know anything about it. Saw a dude hanging out with a fox. So that's literally the entire extent I know. Let's get this started. And it's going to watch this cutscene. Or we're going to watch this cutscene. It's going to start this cutscene. And hopefully it's not going to kill my computer like it did just a second ago when I tried to get this to actually work. Let's shut up and enjoy some pictures of the ocean here. Am I controlling the game now? Is that the entire extent of the introduction? It might be. Well, thank you for joining my playthrough of RiME. I'm dead, and I hope that we'll try out another game. I guess this will be the shortest series I've ever done in my entire life. On the other hand, let's twiddle my controls and see if I can do things. Well, through the miracle of life, I have been reborn upon the beach. So, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that, based off of what I saw in the introduction cutscene, I was born out of a feather, and just maybe the feather got struck with lightning, and that's the entire backstory of where I came from. And I appear to already have an extremely low HP bar as I am now, like, limping around the beach. Oh, never mind. Thanks to the power of the crabs, I have been reborn with super strength. Cool. So yeah, this is a really pretty game. That's my very first impression here. I really am digging this like cel-shaded Wind Waker-esque type of look that they have going on. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that games that looked like this sucked. And I was like, no, it's not realistic, therefore I don't like it at all. And now I've kind of come around a little bit on that. I've started to really appreciate the look of like The Witness and Wind Waker, where you have these very low poly environments and you have a lot of flat colors and very vivid looking everything, like super stylized. Did I just step on that crab? Oh, no, I think it just popped out of the sand to see what I was up to. Alright. Yeah, so digging the looks of this already quite a bit. There's something about cel-shaded water that's always very, very pleasant to look at. Oh, look. There's a pot up there. Can I jump? Well, I can press A, so that's already pretty intuitive controls. Can I break this thing? I can do this, apparently. Hang on. I'm about to do something incredibly immature. Okay, let's move on. Is there a sprint button for my character? What the hell was that? Oh, it's aw, it's lovely. There's a little gecko there. I can do barrel rolls. Excellent. Can I do a barrel roll off of this thing? The answer is yes. Oh, cool. I accidentally into learning how to play this game. Can I jump on that? Nope. Well, that's fine. Okay, so is there something for me to do up here? I can climb around, and I press A to actually pull myself up. And I think that that's all this ledge has to offer me, unless I can jump. There we go. Okay, so if I get a little bit of a running jump, I can grab onto things like so. Alright, so you can't completely count me out of knowing how to play this game yet, although I will say, playing any sort of platformer or exploratory game like this is not something I do very often. Very, very rusty on it. Alright, what's this? I can jump near it, I can stand on top of it, I can press X. Cool. So I've gained the conch, which, if I remember my island law, that means that I'm basically the god of this entire realm. I'm going to go ahead and assume. Now, granted, I may be a little bit rusty on that because the last time I learned about anything related to islands was back during the days of high school, but I digress. Let's see. I'm going to try jumping in the water and seeing what happens. Oh, there also appears to be some sort of stone down here that I can land on. Well, and I'm dead. Oh, and I'm fine. Okay. So, apparently, so that's going to be a mechanic in this game. I can swim. Neato. And I tap A to, like, surface, and here I am. Now, I absolutely have to do this. I know it's not a good idea. But that's something I need to do, and it is, ooh, look at all the jellies. It is, I'm gonna try and swim out into the deepest part of the ocean that I can, and the game gets very dark and is like, no, bud, you will not kill yourself by trying to find where all the sharks live. Which is a shame, because I was trying to kill myself trying to find where all the sharks live. But, I guess I'll try to get over it. Alright, so we have a spiry type thing to aspire towards, and there's a bridge, so I'm gonna use my environmental clues here, and I'm gonna assume that progress in this world is to be made by making my way up over to that area and jumping across some things and jumping across some doodads, and then I'm in like the cool little bell tower. And then, I don't know, if it's a video game, I'm assuming that I probably meet the hot princess there, and she's like, oh, RiME! I'm gonna go ahead and say that my character's name is RiME. Oh, RiME, thank you for saving me from, well, it won't be Bowser. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's gonna be a gigantic starfish. Oh, RiME, thank you. Oh, RiME, where am I supposed to go? Oh, right, up here, Aha, yes, by the Voss of Pooping. Little known lore about this game, you know, I'm free to make up my own lore, right? Like, it's, there's no Vati Vidya to tell me what to do. That is the Voss of, we're gonna say Kiramon's Poopings. It's a deep backstory, you know. We have to explore the game, really read a lot of stuff, and go on a lot of forums like NeoGAF or whatever, and then they tell you like that's where everyone pooped before they died. Little known fact. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this jump here because I think this is towards progress, and I think it's not towards progress after all. Well, I tried. It looks like there's stuff over here, though, so maybe I can climb up this thing. Can I climb up here? This looks climbable. Oh, of course it's not. It's the right height for climbing, and everything else is climbable, but obviously it's not that. Okay. It looks like there could also be progress off in that direction. Regardless, I'm getting a sense that this is going to be one of those games where your direction is based entirely off of your ability to explore your surroundings and just keep track of what you see. Kind of reminds me of like Myst, kind of reminds me of The Witness by extension, I guess. And it's a cool trend. I don't mind games that do that so much. The other thing I can do is, I believe that this section was probably put in here intentionally to teach you that you can fall into the water safely. So I'm gonna go actually back into the water, and I'm gonna swoop around here where all the jelly bellies are doing their things. Oh, come on. Really? Because I want to just go around to the other side of the rocks and see what's going on. But it doesn't appear that I'm actually able to do that. So, well, I guess I'll go back up and then see if I can figure out where to go from there. I don't exactly have a whole lot of direction at the moment, except I have very vague ideas of, like, where I'm supposed to be going. And it's just kind of a thing that you run into a lot when you do play these games, is feeling very, very lost a lot of the times. That's okay though. It's part of the fun, right? Like, you're supposed to look around your surroundings, and then there's always that really fun moment where you see, like, I don't know, a glyph on a wall, and you're like, hey, I recognize that glyph. Maybe I can figure out where that glyph leads me, and then you just go from there. The other thing I can do, hang on, before I go up, is I should check out here real quick. Okay, so this is the beach where I was originally washed up, you know, like the drunkard I am. And, yeah, another piece of lore is that your character is a humongous alcoholic, and he wound up on this island after a huge, huge bender. True story. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, interesting, interesting. Look at that, look at that. I paid attention to my surroundings, and I've now learned a thing. On the edge of cliffs that you can climb and jump onto, there tends to be a little bit of a mossy grabadoo. So if I look for mossy grabadoos, then I'll be able to navigate around this dark, scary world that we call, I don't know, RiME? I'm going to assume that RiME is a gigantic narcissist, and he probably named the world that he wound up on after himself. And, yep. I am officially lost already. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's see. There's some bushes over here. They're not obscuring anything that I can go towards. And then over there was where I picked up the conch shell of Law and Order. And then I blew on the conch shell. And then I dived to my death and didn't really find anything else. But hey, you know, I'm back here. Let's just remember the good times when I was making progress in this world, and just think back of, like, oh man, you remember when Bird actually knew what he was doing in that section of the game, and he was making forward progress? Those were really, really good times. We should try to revisit those times as soon as possible. What's down here? Those are the... Let's see, there doesn't appear to be all that much. Okay. I'm looking for any sort of mossy grabbings that I can find now that I've made it up this far. I do not see any. I don't see anything I can drop down onto except for the beach and this overhanging rock thing. That doesn't seem to actually be leading me anywhere. Whatever. I might as well check it out. I mean, it's an exploration game. It would be remiss for me not to explore things as I see fit. The other thing I can do is... earlier I was swimming around and I got stopped by some jellyfish that were like, hey, you need to turn around right the hell now. This is our neighborhood. And I will respect the jellyfish sovereignty. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try exploring around the water in this direction instead. And see if I can find any sort of guidance about where I should be heading off towards. And it looks like I may be onto something over here. So, sorry for, like, doubling, tripling, quadrupling back on an area. You'll have to forgive me. I assumed I was going to find things. I was wrong. I think that whole area is probably not an area... Okay, I assume that I'm actually supposed to have gone to this area first, and that the other area where I found, like, the conch shell was just, like a secret thing. Because, yeah, look at this. I got a cutscene already. Boy, that guy's voice when he saw that thing sounded remarkably like a seagull's. Alright, well, yep, I definitely assumed that this was the area I was supposed to go to first, and I think that the other area was a bonus area. I'm led to believe that because I think that the game, you know, it puts you on the initial beach in that one little cutscene area, and your camera points you towards going this direction before you see anything else. And naturally, my birdly tendencies are to... Hi, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna, oh. I'm just gonna like sneak by right here. Fine, fuck it, whatever. I don't care. I can't even understand pig. I've never even heard pigs like sound like they're goddamn zombies in the first place. But apparently that pig is like fluent and zombesque. So I guess what I need to do is, well, there's some armadillos. Maybe the armadillos would be more chill with me. Turns out I turn around, the armadillos are like, the hell did I just do? Ride! I will mount you, valiant steed. We will ride to get the... What the hell are these? They look like a bunch of ham sandwiches. Oh, they're cantaloupes. Okay. Can I pick up one of the pigs? I cannot. Can I pick up some cantaloupe? I cannot. Can I pick up some schnozberry? I can. No. This is mine. Fuck you. You got yours. This is mine. No. Fine. It's yours. What the hell? Alright. See you guys next time on RiME.